cook the notes up in the lab lounge episode 2.
It's going down.
Yo. Your Layup Lounge members, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Layup Lounge. We are back here in the Layup Lounge. My name is Wayne. I'm here with my guy Roman. How you doing, Roman?
I'm good, man. It's been about a week of hoops. I'm ready to discuss what has been going down. I'm so excited to talk about these early reactions in this early season.
We got to talk about Dirkio, Schmerkio, Perkio, indicted by the feds.
Are we saying free him?
I don't know, bro. There was some murder plot. We got to dissect that a little bit. But then also a little bit of Seahawk talk, bro, because things are not good over here in the 206 right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive in. The Lakers are currently 3-0 in the new JJ Redick regime. They put the Darvin Ham situation behind them, or Darvin Ham situation behind them. You know what I'm saying? Like
hands in pockets.
Hands in pockets, not coaching, not giving no pointers to JJ Redick, who is now a basketball savant, who's putting guys in the right places. He got guys back cutting. He got guys defending.
He got plays.
He got, you know what I'm saying? Things are looking, there's a system. There's a system in place right now. LeBron just put up a triple-double, almost 40 years old. What are the early thoughts on the Lakers right now? How are we feeling about them? They've silenced a lot of the early hate. We don't know what's going to happen, but just talk to me.
I think I'm not going to discredit JJ. However, I think Darvin Ham was so bad. I think that a lot of coaches could have went in there and just changed the whole vibes of the team. I think it was just bad vibes. I think bad energy was spreading across the Lakers in the Darvin Ham regime. And now you're looking at JJ Redick, fresh coach. I think that him being a first-year head coach is actually good for this team just because he is highly motivated. He's heard the noise. Mm-hmm. Like, LeBron got you the job. Boom, he's coming in, highly motivated. You see the plays. He's running a lot of good sets, especially coming out of these timeouts. Saw a play where it was like a few dribble handoffs turned into a pick and roll, turned into a backdoor cut. Like, it was crazy. So he definitely has plays. They look really good, and as a Laker hater, I can even admit that great hoops is happening down in Southern California.
And like Rui's playing good, Connect is playing good, Reeves is solid right now. D'Lo is Boo Boo McGee Nuggets.
Boy, hold on, talk about it because you thought he was gonna be somebody going into last playoffs.
Who's that? Rui?
No, you thought D'Lo was going to be someone going. You believed in him going into that Denver series, and now, I mean, even with the new coach, everybody is pretty much playing well except for him.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's one of those things. We know what D'Lo is. He's a streaky sort of player. He's either going to put up 0 or 40. That's kind of there's no in between.
Excuse me. Are the Lakers legit in your eyes?
100%. The Lakers are legit. The Lakers are going to the finals.
The Lakers are going to the finals.
LeBron James, finals MVP. Year 22. Bronny James.
I will say this. If they manage to not only get to the finals,
them in the West?
If they they look really good. It looks really promising. Not only if they are able to not only get through the West, but if they're able to beat the Boston Celtics, because I'm pretty sure that'd be the team that they would see. If they're able to beat him, JJ Redick is already a top 5 coach of all time. And I'm gonna say that because Boston is they're hooping right now. Tell me what you see from the Clippers. And what are the early expectations for that team?
Clippers basketball right now is a must-watch. We're getting an opportunity to see vintage James Harden work. We're getting heavy usage rate, heavy pick and roll, heavy James just save us. You know what I'm saying? It's James Harden save us basketball right now. So, that's good and that's bad. Because the other night, he was turning the ball over like no get out. Every pass he was throwing was getting intercepted. But then nights like tonight where he's just hitting step backs, he dunked over here. Like, it's James Harden, bro. So it's Kawhi Leonard. That's not good, though. That's horrible.
Yeah, and speaking of Kawhi, the trainer who recently got fired is actually suing the organization because he thought that the practices and, they were giving Kawhi a bunch of meds. Basically, like this, he in the lawsuit they used the word illegal. He felt illegal. He said Kawhi should have been out 700+ days to rehabilitate that knee of his. Obviously, we saw him trying to play in the USA team. We saw a couple clips of him at practice. Clippers saying, "No, he's good." USA team tripping. Should Kawhi Leonard retire? I'm just gonna ask that. Should he retire?
I feel like it's premature to say he should retire.
Is it premature? I mean, he's been out. This Clippers tenure has been a failure. It has been a failure.
And I feel like the biggest problem with Kawhi is we've never seen. I feel like with every other player that you see go out with an injury, you see their injury happen. You know what I'm saying? That's like a drastic injury that happens in front of everybody's face.
That's true.
And it's just like, dang, he's out for
but it's
900 years now.
It's been like a number of them. It hasn't been like a crazy, kind of like Derrick Rose, right? He didn't really. I mean, ACL obviously nasty, right? But he ain't like throughout his career, nothing
just beat
like.
Up.
Yeah, he just beat up exactly.
Beat
like
up.
he didn't have like that one injury that was like, oh, he's done. You know, but yeah, it has been like a lot of behind the scenes stuff because there was one game, I think it was a year or two in Phoenix where he was killing like in the playoffs. And then next game he's done.
He's done. Literally out.
For him, like
It's
I
over.
wouldn't be surprised if you think it's over.
Outside looking in, it's over. I know internally they're like, he has a chance to get back eventually.
I mean, they have to stay optimistic. I mean,
But it's over, bro. Like what?
Russell Westbrook. Speaking of people who can't play, speaking of it's over, Russell Westbrook has been averaging a whopping 4 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. They are losers every time he steps on the court. There was one point I saw the other day where he got on the court and the opposing team went on a 21-6 run once he stepped.
We can't put that all on him.
We can't.
No.
We can't really.
No. We got to stop disrespecting one of the GOATs, man. I mean, it's obviously he's declined severely, rapidly.
Is this the worst decline we've ever witnessed? Man, shout out to D Wade. Shout out to D Wade. He got his statue today in Miami. Everybody thought it was Lawrence Fishburne. Kind of talk about why they do that? Why they do that man like that? And
Three-time champ.
Yep.
Three-time champ, all-time leading point scorer, whatever. He got every record in Miami history. He deserves a statue. They could have done him. They could have done right by him.
They did.
They could have done right by him. They literally Lawrence Fishburne out front. They got Lawrence Fishburne out front.
Yeah, shout out D Wade
in a Heat jersey.
Yeah, shout out D Wade. And speaking of Heat players, former Heat players, why is Shaq so horny, dog? Like why? You know what I'm saying? Like Angel Reese is supposed to be like a little sister, a niece,
LSU. You know,
right?
Like family ties.
But when you say like imagine you dunking in them little booty shorts you was wearing on Wild 'N Out when referring to whether the WNBA should lower the rims. Hey, man.
How old is Shaq? 50?
Yeah, he's got to be somewhere around.
Come on, bro. Like Angel is what? 22, 23?
22, and she just signed to your shoe company. Come on, bro.
Shaquille, bro, that's predatory. That's like read the room, know your role. That's what it comes down to, knowing your role, bro.
Not just in hoop, just in life.
In life,
just in everyday
life.
Like, bro, know your role,
bro. In every different situation, whether it's work, relationship, family, friend, know your role, bro. Because it's gonna change. Situation to situation, it changes. You know what I'm saying? Your role. Sometimes over here, you got to be the guy. Yeah. Sometimes over here, you got to be a role player. You got to be a hustle player. You got to do this. You got to do that.
Yeah.
Know your role. Understand your role. Maximize your role. But that's the thing. Know it. Don't try and do too much in that role. Yeah. And Shaq, you're reaching, bro. You're supposed to be big, bro. You're supposed to be
her dunking in those same booty shorts. Her right there. You. And you know he was.
And you see how uncomfortable
wild. Those ones he was wearing on Wild 'N Out. Come on, bruh. Come on, you can't be doing that, bruh. And shout out to Donovan Clingan. He should be starting. DeAndre Ayton, it's time for you to go, bruh. It's time for you to go. He's got to go. Clingan is out of there. Like when Robert Williams comes back, Robert Williams should start over Ayton. If that's what we're doing.
Where's he at right now? He's still hurt?
Bro, he cooked his knee and then
So what's your rotation going to be at
his hamstring as soon as he was about to come back.
So you're going to put Aiden at power forward?
We're putting Aiden at bench.
But you're going to have
We're putting Aiden at the trade block. That's what we're putting.
You're going to have 3 centers that can play, though, is what I'm saying. Like, and one of them that needs development. So you're going to have to play Clingan.
Clingan needs to start for real.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you got to start. And I'm tired of the disrespect.
Bronny James will get in the game in Cleveland. And not only will he get in the game in Cleveland,
get him a lay?
He's going to score. And all right, brother, the floor is yours.
Seattle football lovers, today the Seattle Seahawks got rolled by the Buffalo Bills. The final score was a lot to a little. I don't even really remember the final score. I'm going to keep it a stack with you. I stopped paying attention after it was 31-3. Don't know if that was the final score or not. Josh Allen walked in our trap. He took over our trap. Our offense looked atrocious. Our defense couldn't stop anything. Our offensively, we're getting illegal motions. We're holding where we don't know where to line up. Things are just out of place. And I also think that stems from just lack of experience. Like our entire O-line is just ragtag group of guys. And their skill level reflects that as well. We can't block nobody. Geno has no time to throw it all. It looks horrible. It looks unorganized up front. We can't block for Kenneth Walker. We have one of the most dynamic running backs in the league. Can't get him going at all. He has 1 yard rushing at halftime. Like, how do we look when K9 has 1 yard rushing at half? Nah, that's unacceptable in my eyes. You have one of the most talented running backs in the league. 1 yard at the half is unacceptable. And that's the second or third time that he's had limited rushing numbers like that at the end of a game or like at halftime. It's like, if we don't establish that run as a Seahawks team, we're not going to win the game. I just want to let you know that, Grub. So, bro, the lack of running game is killing us right now. We cannot, in addition to our O-line being unable to block, the fact that they know we can't run, they're able to just sit back and just pick us. Like, they can just sit back and wait for Geno to throw. They're rushing forward at us, getting home. Like, it's atrocious, bro. And then the final point, addressing the Seahawks offense, I hate to bring it up because he's one of my favorite players on this team, if not my favorite player on this team, Geno Smith. We have to fix our attitude, bro. We have to stop pointing fingers. We have to stop complaining. We have to stop showing body language. Be a leader, bro. Like, be the leader we know you are. Be the leader we paid you to be. Be our captain. You know what I'm saying? Stop. Body language is very important to me. Stop just quitting on the team. Stop saying different things. I just saw the post-game interview talking about how the Bills fans flooded the stadium. Cool, bro. That's adversity. You know what I'm saying? Like, prove us wrong. Make the Seahawks fans want to come to the game. Put a product on the field that fans care about enough to not sell their tickets to Bills fans flying in from Buffalo. That's how you get the Seahawks fans in there. Put a product on field enough that we care about, that we're passionate about enough to go see. If not, of course we're going to sell the tickets to our Buffalo fans. That's bread in the pocket. What are you talking about? Like, everybody needs that. So, Geno, I do have a problem with you pointing fingers right now. You're still my guy. We still got a lot of football ahead of us this year, but we got to take some accountability, especially when you're the one making some crucial mistakes. That screen pass interception is unacceptable. That is shooting ourselves in the foot. That is unacceptable. We cannot win games when you're throwing interceptions, unnecessary interceptions. He catches his first interception of his football playing career is what they said he's never caught an interception ever. Little league, high school, college, NFL, never. You threw him his first pass of all time, Geno. Now, switching things over to the defense.
You got notes on the defense
just
too?
a little bit on the defense right now.
A little bit.
A little bit on the defense.
Okay.
Our inability to stop the run, bro. Unacceptable. Like, vice versa, like we're losing the trenches on both sides right now. Like, anytime they hand the ball off, any team we play this year, it's 5 to 7, 5 to 12 yards. Like, they're just gashing us, bro. Traded for a new linebacker, Ernest Jones. What did he do today? You know what I'm saying? I understand you just got to Seattle. You looked lost, bro.
He's learning the system.
He's learning the system, cool. But it looks like you're learning the system. So don't put him out there if he's still learning the system.
So that's not his fault. He got to, they threw him out there. Was he going to say, no, don't put me out there, coach? Okay, but I'm saying he looks so lost today. Why was he out there at all? Like, if you're that lost, he literally got here midway through this week. And he was on the field today. That's what I'm saying. Coaching. Like, I understand he's supposed to fit the scheme better. He's supposed to do whatever. But he came in today, and it looked identical to what Baker was doing, if not worse. So that's where I'm like, what are we, you know what I'm saying? Next player I'm calling out, Devin Witherspoon. He should be on the side of a milk carton right now. Where is Devin Witherspoon? And hey, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful right now, but the amount of plays you made last year set the precedent for what I'm expecting this year. You were a game breaker last year. You was intercepting, you was pass breaking up, forcing fumbles, you was tackling, you was sideline to sideline. I haven't seen you at all. And I haven't seen you anywhere, to be honest. And I'm trying to call you out to fire you up, Devin. That's what I'm really trying to do. Where are you at, Spoon? Where are you at, bruh? Put on for the town like you did last year. What are we doing? We trying to be mediocre. We're 4-4 again. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of telling you last week. I said it. I said, Geno, first of all, talk about Geno. He is the in-between quarterback. He's the quarterback. He's the filler guy while you're trying to search and seek for the guy. Mm-hmm. They should have traded for Jaden Daniels, right? Or in the draft, try to find a way to get him. Or now looking forward, Sanders. Are they going to try to get him? Are they going to try to scoop him up? I mean, hey, he's cool. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty solid.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind Sanders in Seattle for keeping it a stack. Like, bring some swagger,
aura, man.
Yeah, bring some aura, bring some swagger to the city. No, that'd be good.
So that's what I'm saying. So like Gino's the in between guy. So I'm not gonna be too hard on him just because why are our expectations super high for him? They shouldn't even be as high as you're even like. We shouldn't even be yelling at him. He's not even that good. You just calling him a great quarterback.
He is a great quarterback. Geno Smith is a great quarterback.
He's a great quarterback.
He just doesn't have the piece. The offensive line that we're putting in front of him isn't allowing him to be as great as he should.
So it's everybody else's fault.
No, but it's when you have statistically the worst offensive line, when you statistically have the worst right tackle, the worst left guard.
No, it's hard to hoop.
That's what I'm saying. When you statistically got the worst guys in front of you blocking for you, it's hard, bro. Like if you look at today, you look at the Bills' offensive line. At every single position, they got somebody real. It was like, bro, I was like, what kind of O-line do they have? Like,
well, you know who the owner of the Seahawks is?
Cheap. That one.
Yeah. No, Jody, it's terrible. RP to Paul. See, he wouldn't let this slide for either organization, the Trailblazers, or the Seahawks. He wouldn't let this slide.
He said he wouldn't let it slide.
No, they wouldn't let it slide. The Blazers have been horrible since he died. You know what I'm saying? So. And, you know, Seahawks have been, I feel like they've always cared about the Seahawks a little bit more. They're putting winning pieces around Russ. Now it's like they're mediocre, like you said. They're mediocre.
Middle ground, bro.
Right. And they shouldn't be comfortable with that. But I think mediocrity is something that Jody Allen specifically is accustomed to. So I don't think she has a problem with what's going on.
I'm sick, though. Y'all really got me bent today, bro. I promise you. I was very upset. I was very upset with the effort and the output today.
I think that, you know, we're going to put something together. Hopefully they see it. Hopefully they see this message. Seahawks, hey, hoop.
We're speaking for the city right now. I hope y'all really. This is a message from the town, bro. Put some effort, bro. Like, we need to do better.
Maybe we'll put some Seahawks. We ain't talk about Lil Durk. Pooh Shicey's out my dog. But Pooh, you know I'm really shicey.
So you heard the whole situation, right? It was really like his boy, like, or not his. It was one of his mans, though. Like, obviously one of like his.
They said before he brushes his teeth, he put on the wire.
I said he wore it for 12 years.
How that's. You know what?
Has
you know
Dirk
what?
even been relevant for 12 years?
You know what? Respect. Because if you're willing to put that on, that's dedication. I don't know anybody that's been dedicated for 12 years off anything, bro. That's crazy.
Bro, his name was OTF Jam. They said even when Jam went to prison, he got out. Once he got out, Dirk got him a house.
50K.
50K, a house, and a car.
That's how you doing people like that?
That's nut, bro. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Like, that's
the
nothing
feds
else.
might have blessed him with even more.
No, on God.
They paid him off for sure.
For sure.
You know what's crazy? That's like Lil Baby is Russell Westbrook of the rap game.
Is his nickname the Hero?
He's yeah. Because that mixtape, The Voice in the Hero.
Okay. Nah, yeah, he might be Russ.
Because he is ass.
His freestyle. Draco's on Dracos. Gunna's literally James Harden, you know what I'm saying? Gunna's just kind of been like, I'm so consistent. I just drop after you just put respect on, you know what I'm saying? You got
he declined a little, but it's not drastic. Like, you almost can't tell that he's declining.
I'm declining really, but I'm still producing. Like, I'm putting out numbers.
I ain't gonna lie though, Lil Baby washed Gunna on Sold Out Dates though. That might be my favorite Baby verse.
No,
though.
He gassed it.
Hey. Oh, his homies were lying in the studio.
They were lying in the
They said, you got anything else?
That's it for me.
Yeah, man. This is about to do it. This is almost like the after show at this point.
Oh, my God. The post show.
The post show. Post show might be where it's at for real.
This is the real takes.
This is the real LA.
We're going to find out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But, yeah, we out of here.
Ganger.
She wanna party. She wanna party.
Tino with 300.
Hosting up for party. He said, girl, you're such a buddy.